My name is Diane Hawley Nagatomo, the author of Chat and Share, Topic Starters for Today's Students. I would like to share with you today a few of the characteristics of this book. In this 4 skills book, students will improve their basic conversational skills while following the lives of 6 college students in Japan. Mai and Yuya from Japan share their ideas, hopes, and dreams with 4 foreign students. Sophie from the US, Jack from Australia, Kyra from India, and Angelo from the Philippines. In 15 chapters, these characters will discuss topics that are of interest to college students all over the world. They range from free time activities to food, fashion, Japanese culture, the environment, and modern families. These topics provide a springboard for students to start expressing their own ideas on these topics. Most students want to talk about important things, but they often lack the language skills that enable them to do so in English. This textbook is aimed at lower-level students at A1 and A2 on the CEFR. Approximately 85% of the vocabulary is at the K1 level on the Academic World List. The grammar structures are fairly simple. Each chapter follows the same pattern. They all start off with some icebreaker exercises that get the students to think about the topic in a personal way. Then there is an introduction to the target vocabulary, followed by a short reading of about 150 words. The students' global understanding of the reading can be checked by the true-false questions that follow. Next is the speaking up section, where students first listen to the conversations and fill in the blanks. The students can then practice these conversations with their partners, internalizing the language patterns and the vocabulary. After that, they can engage in controlled conversations by adding their own information to the target structures. Finally, students should be able to put to use what they've learned in this earlier part of the chapter. Each chapter has a slightly different focus in this section to encourage students to express themselves in written English. Let's take a look at Chapter 1, Campus Life, which, like most EFL books, begins with orienting students to the class and text, but it also prepares them for engaging in pair work with classmates throughout the semester. As you can see, there are no Japanese translations or instructions in this textbook, although there are translations in the teacher's manual. Now I would like to draw your attention to some of the features of the teacher's manual. Teachers are generally very busy, and I wanted to write a manual that not only provided the answers to the activities in the textbook, but also gives some ideas and suggestions on how to expand the lessons. For the teacher's convenience, there are Japanese translations of each reading and the dialogues. There are also 2 photocopyable activities for each lesson. One is a vocabulary word search puzzle, where students can work together or do this for homework. This activity is one that even the lowest level students can do and feel a sense of accomplishment. There is also a speaking activity where students use the target vocabulary and patterns from the book to interview their classmates. There are also some mini tests in the teacher's manual, which could be handy, particularly for the lower level students. These quizzes are fairly easy and can provide students with a sense of accomplishment and also give teachers an idea of students' understandings. There are also links to various short TED Talks that are related to each topic. TED Talks can be an ideal way to connect study English with real-world English. As you probably know, TED Talks can be viewed with Japanese subtitles and with English subtitles. They can be assigned as homework or viewed in class if time allows. This can be of particular use for students who are motivated. In short, I hope that this textbook will be useful for students who lack confidence or who have fallen behind in their English studies. The activities in this book should enable them to start talking immediately even if at a strictly controlled level. I hope that students will come to see that English is not just a subject to study in school, but a language spoken by millions of people in the world. By building up a solid foundation of the basics, this can be a first step for them. And I also hope that this book is useful for teachers as well. I hope that you enjoy using it, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me or King Sato. Thank you very much for watching this short talk.